Hey, CleanZen, this is Simon from HomeSpark. I help cleaning businesses save time and energy by automating a lot of the most time-consuming parts of running their businesses. So I was looking over your Google profile and especially your website, and I noticed a few things that kind of jumped out at me. So I thought I'd record this quick video to share what I found and kind of see if it could help. You're doing some things really well, but there's a few areas that are just downright confusing, and I think it might be hurting your conversions. With a little bit of work, we could get you more visibility and probably close more clients with less work. Just want to jump in, taking a look at your Google profile here. Your profile is in really good shape. A lot of people don't take the time to put this much information into their profiles, so kudos to that. You've got your booking link, your website, your phone number, and the fact that you're LGBTQ friendly. A lot of people don't put these standout features like veteran owned, family owned, LGBTQ, right? They don't take the time to do that. It's really good that you've got that. When it comes to your photos, a lot of good pictures in here of like cleaned stuff. Like I love the before and afters, that's good stuff. But I don't see any images of your team. There are some stock photos here of generic blurred out people cleaning in the foreground and the background and whatnot, but something that people want to know when they're going to do business with you is who am I doing business with? Pictures of you, your crew, working on a job or in your office or anything like that could really help connect people in with your photos. The number one suggestion that I have as far as your profile is that you've only got a 4.4. We like to get people up to a 4.8 to 5.0, but that would probably be pretty easy to do because you've only got 36 reviews. Now, your reviews are pretty decent. Most everybody likes you. Some people really don't. And I'm not going to dive in and try to figure out. There's always people who have opinions. But the point is, these 4.4, actually, let me look at this real quick. Yeah, response from the owner. Great job. Great. That was the one thing I was going to look for is even when you do get a bad review, you can minimize its damage by making sure that you respond to it in a timely manner, and you did. Good job. However, by improving the number of reviews that you have, you can get your rating significantly higher fairly quick because it's really just an average, right? So uh, if all you did was put something in place where every time you finish a job, you send out a text message to your client and said, "Hey, this is CleanZen at Denver. Just wanted to check in. How was your service? Would you be open? Would you be open to leaving us a review?" It really helps us grow, right? Most people will at least go in and press the star, right? Just having an automation like that in place is something that I would really recommend that you get in there. And then the last thing is Google will let you put, rather than burying your booking link down here, you can actually have a button right here that says book now, and it takes up the whole width. Under this row of buttons, there's one button right here that says book now and a call to action that takes them directly to whatever link you want them to. Probably, do you have an actual booking page besides this? I don't remember seeing one when I looked over your website. Book now. Yeah, probably take them right to your website. So that said, that's really easy to do in your business profile, something to take a look into. And then your website. Now, I know CleanZen is national, and that you have a number of different locations. I'm guessing you started in Boston since Boston is the one that comes up. This could be geo tagged, it could be determined by the location of the browser so that the city that the person is visiting your website is in. Like when you go, if I go to Denver, which is where I am, and I see Denver's maiden house cleaning service, right? That's great. Except if I say go look at pricing, it now is going to get a price and book your Boston cleaning service. So these everywhere you're referring to the city that you're in can be queued off of a cookie relevant to the location of the browser of who's looking at your website. And it would just make it a lot less confusing because if I was looking for house cleaning here in Denver and I came across this, I'd be like, oh man, I'm in the wrong place. And I would just bounce off and go to another cleaner. So that's one really important thing. The second thing, actually the number one thing that I tell people is you need a booking form above the fold on the front page, and you need the ability for them to get a price right away. So you guys are nailing that. Yeah. This is a great landing. Looks fantastic. Until you get down to about halfway down the site, right down here where it says method and CleanZen. This is good. And above here, all of your content reads very clean, right? It's very open, very authentic, good conversational copy. When you scroll down below here, maybe a little bit farther, there's a place where it starts sounding really weird. So if you go to the main page, and we're in Boston because it's your default, and we scroll down, the verbiage that you use on your site is very authentic, very regular. It's not anything that's confusing. But as you come down towards the bottom, the answer to all your housekeeping woes, everything related to home deep cleaning can feel like a real burden. But deep cleaning is a link to Wikipedia. Your professional maid services in Boston is a link to Wikipedia, Wiki in Boston, right? You generally don't want to be driving people away from your website by giving them links that they can follow before they've made a buying decision. And what this really looks like is it looks like you hired someone to build a website for you and they're doing SEO for you and they're doing some, if not black hat, then at least gray hat SEO techniques where they're just trying to build links by linking you to any irrelevant website out there. Now, I know that you're in Boston. The main company, I think, is in Boston, and so this may feel relevant, but it's not relevant to somebody. Somebody is not on your website looking for boston.gov. See, if you look down here in the corner of my screen, that link goes to boston.gov, right? So all of this stuff down here, it's, I don't know, the copy reads really odd. The links don't belong here. And top things to do in Boston, top 10 restaurants in Boston, someone is deliberately trying to farm SEO in a way that is against Google's terms of service. I would really recommend that you have somebody do a deep dive into your website and what it's doing and get some of these techniques off, because what happens is when Google detects them, they ding your website in a way that anybody coming to Google looking for you, you'll show up lower in the search engine. It's really it's dangerous to your business. So I just wanted to point that out. I didn't mean to make this all doom and gloom. The rest of what you've got going on is really well done. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the top two-thirds of the website. It looks great and it serves all of your markets. It's well done. You've got all of your services in there. Each one has their own page. I did have one question though or one thing to bring to your attention on this page, what's included in your cleaning for vacation rental. I also saw this on several other pages. It's a cool little thing that shows, like, I see that it's updating these widgets to show what's included. But when someone is just scrolling, if they're not looking, it looks like deep and move out or move in, move out are grayed out, like they're not available. And you have to click book now or click the button to see book now. It may be limiting who actually clicks on those to take action with you. So just one extra thing to throw in there. Like I said, CleanZen, you're doing a great job. Your Google profile is in really good shape. Your website's in mostly good shape, but there's some stuff in there that really needs to be addressed. So take this video, send it over to your marketing team, and watch the difference that it can make when you implement some of these things that I'm talking about. Honestly, they probably should have been done a lot sooner, but better late than never, right? So if you don't have a marketing team right now, or you want to move away from the company that did this to your website, be happy to talk to you. My team I can knock this out for you in probably a couple of weeks. Either way, I just wanted to help because I really like what you guys are doing. I like your site. I like your online presence. So be happy to chat if you want to take another step with me. Otherwise, keep doing what you're doing. get this over to somebody who can help you fix that stuff on your site, and best of luck to you. Thanks.